I play nerd. I play nerd.
Here's one from a pro.
Hey guys, welcome to another I Play Nerd unboxing and tour review. This time, this is for the Mafex Cyclops. Special thanks to my good buddy for a long time, since college, Nick, who sent this to me as a birthday present. So let's take a look at the packaging. Here's Cyclops. Right here, you can see that he comes with multiple heads. He comes with several accessories, including hands, visors, optic blast effects. Looking at this packaging, this is pretty fucking sweet. This looks like a 90s comic from the X-Men Jim Lee days. This screams 90s comics to me. Oh god, look at this. Look at him blasting right up in the sky. That's a trading card from the 90s. Oof. Here you got a lot of different poses using his accessories here. More blast effects there. On the top, we look at the top. There's the bottom, the legalese, and the barcode. All right, Cyclops, let's take a look. Let's get this guy open and take a closer look. And here he is out of the packaging, my favorite X-Man, the leader in the field, Cyclops, Scott Summers. He's no longer slim. He is now buff as shit in that Jim Lee fashion. He's definitely been taking that whey protein and lifting in a way that pushes towards progressive overload. Let's take a look at the accessories. So first he comes with a stand, which is really going to help him if you want to do a lot of the dynamic poses. He comes with blast effects. One with it's more of a wider angle blast effect, and one that's more of a slim, no pun intended, blast effect. I just knocked over his visor. This visor is actually meant to be put on his face so that you can connect the blast effects to it. So you can see that there's a little bit of a hole there. So you can fit the blast effects on there. Let's take a look at his hands. Here you have a couple hands, left and right, for, I don't know, keeping his hands open. Maybe he wants to grab some boobs. Next we have left and right for touching his visor to shoot off his optic blast, or we'll call these date night with Jean Grey hands. Important to note that each one of these hands has a plastic insert in there that helps keep the form on each of them so that they don't get a little bit warped. Yeah, so definitely you can see some good detail on these hands. Next we'll look at, wait, Jean, what are you doing? Get out of there. That is so inappropriate. Let's take a look at the head sculpt that he comes with. Here we got like a little bit of a maskless, visorless Scott Summers. He's got his ruby quartz glasses on there to protect other people so he doesn't shoot his optic blast. This also comes with a visor that goes around his head so that you could have him in his more civilian look, but it still has his visors with him so he can put them on there if needed. The other head sculpt we have kind of a post-blast Cyclops head where he's smoking, or his visor smoking at least. That's actually pretty cool. This actually reminds me of one of the trading cards that came out. I'll put a picture here. Taking a look at the figure itself. This just screams Jim Lee X-Men from the 90s, especially X-Men #1, that famous cover that folds out or gets put together through 5 different issues. So let's take a look at his head first. His face sculpt looks great. The visor looks great. Important to note that you could pop off the visor there, so you could add the other visor that connects to the blast effects. That's actually pretty creepy looking right there. So let's put that visor back on. He has well moosed and hairsprayed hair. You can see it's brown with a little bit of a black wash on it just to show some comic book detail. Back looks great. You look at the musculature, he definitely works his back. Look at those traps, look at those lats and those rhomboids. He definitely has some biceps, triceps, deltoids, forearms. Looking at the front, he's definitely been bench pressing. Look at those pecs. Look at those abs. No Diddy, by the way. He definitely deadlifts. Look at his thighs. Or look at his hamstrings and his glutes. He's once again, he's no longer the slim, skinny X-Man leader that he once was as a teenager. This is Jim Lee, full of protein powder, full of performance-enhancing substances. The paint job looks great. He's got a blue metallic look to it. Something you don't see in those Marvel Legends figures. This blue metallic look that gives him a little extra shine, get a little extra sparkle that gets your attention. Ooh, looks fantastic. Then you got the yellow on top with the buckles and the belt. Gloves look good. The bands on the thighs look good. If you're familiar with the Marvel Legends figures, these were all loose, so they fall down to his ankles, and it was kind of a nightmare to keep them in the right spot. Let's look at the articulation. This is Mafex, so the articulation points are just uncountable. His head is on a ball joint, so it moves in various directions, up, down, left, right, all the way around. You take it off, you can see that ball joint. Stick his head back on. His arms move in all kinds of directions with a butterfly joint, up, down, all the way around with a bicep swivel. Elbows, pinless, double jointed. Wrist, of course, turn in all kinds of directions, move up and down. He's got the ab crunch, and he's got a torso twist. Over the legs, they go up, down, forward, back. Knees, double jointed, pinless. Over at the feet, on a ball joint, so they go in all kinds of directions, up, down, to the side, and toe articulation. Now I want to play around with his different heads, hands, visors, and blast effects to see what fun poses we can get him into. Oh my god, Gene again? Fucking get out of here. Here is Cyclops shooting up into the sky. He doesn't need his hands to touch his visor because, much like Spider-Man, he has controls in his hands, so he could hit a button within his gloves that allow his visors to open up and shoot up his optic blast. This time he is shooting a more concentrated optic blast. This time using his fingers to activate his visors to open up and allow the optic blast to shoot out. Here he is with his visor smoking after an optic blast discharge. And here's a look at my Cyclops collection. Right from the left, we have Cyclops from a storyline that I cannot remember right now. Here is Cyclops from the Astonishing X-Men storyline. Continuing moving to the right, X-Men from the Age of Apocalypse storyline. Here's X-Men 97 Cyclops. Here's the Mafex one, which I consider to be the quintessential, the ultimate Jim Lee 90s X-Men action figure out there in that 6 to 7 inch scale. Moving on to the right, another X-Men animated series figure with Cyclops from that VHS packaging product line where he has the cell shading. Moving even more to the right, another iconic look for Cyclops where he has the bomber jacket. This is Cyclops from the 3-pack that comes with Wolverine and Jean Grey. I believe they call it the Love Triangle 3-pack. Over to the X-Factor costume for Cyclops, and over to the Marvel Legends 3.75 inch line where he is more of the 70s/80s comic book costume. Let's throw one more in there. Let's throw in a Jim Lee 90s plush Cyclops. There he is, looking all cute. And one more. Here's Mia Cyclops. Zap. Hey, brother. Hey, brother. Hey, brother. Dada? Damn it, Gene again! Here is Scott Summers, being a little more casual with his Ruby Quartz glasses on and his visor down. He's just chilling here. Let's see what happens if we zoom out a little bit. Oh my god, Gene again? How inappropriate. Why do you keep doing this? Hold on, let me get this bitch out of here. Sorry about that, folks. Oh shit, she's gone full Dark Phoenix mode. Yo girl, you can do what you want. Fuck to it! So in conclusion, this Mafex Cyclops is my quintessential Cyclops in that 6 inch line. You can see from the comparisons with the Marvel Legends the difference in quality that comes with the Mafex as opposed to the Marvel Legends line. I'd say this blends in with the Marvel Legends line, but I'm going to keep this separate from the Marvel Legends lines. He is my favorite X-Man. He's my favorite Marvel character. He's one of my favorite comic book characters. Him and Nightwing are my top two comic book characters of all time.